Hi, welcome to the DB Games channel. Here's one that I'm really excited about, Deadpool, from the Marvel United stuff. As you can see, normally the Marvel United in the top corner here, it says X-Men. Here it's just had Deadpool on it. So it's a Marvel United expansion, but Deadpool doesn't say it's linked necessarily to X-Men, but it did come with all the X-Men stuff, I think. But I did not have this before, and I'm really excited to open it up and see what the minis look like. Of course, we've got the main Deadpool, you've got a lady Deadpool, you've got a few extras, Deadpool as a villain, Deadpool as a challenge, and Bob the agent from Hydra. So some of these can be played as heroes, some can be both, some are villains. So it looks like it adds quite a lot of cool, interesting stuff. And especially the little unicorn thing there, which is funky. Let's open it up, hopefully it'll be nice inside. Some rules as expected. Welcome to the madhouse. Doesn't add the heroes you need, but the ones you deserve right now. Quite cool. Not a lot of explanation about this, it's just more bits and bobs. Some kind of special setup board for Deadpool, which is cool. So mission cards are not used in this game. Keep count of the number of civilians and thugs defeated. We'll need them for the final score. But yeah, these are cool new things. It's always nice to have a bit of extra different stuff. Special rules, overflow, BAMs and villains plot and stuff. That'll be really interesting to try. And if we open these up and try and get a look at what's inside, there are obviously these pieces. This guy is holding a metal token. I'm not sure if that was meant or just accidental, but that's quite funky. So you can keep all of that for you. So keep track of stuff normally on people's things. That is Deadpool riding the unicorn thing from the front. And that is really cool. And it's kind of purpley colour, which I think means he can be played as an hero or villain. But it's a slightly different colour to this purple. You'll be able to see this is quite a red. It's more of a purple, and this is a mix of both, kind of. So I'm not really sure how they all work and what the difference is there. I thought it was just red, purple and blue. But this is a bit of a different shade. Whether that's just miscolour or accident, I don't really know. There's only one extra location that comes here, which is Deadpool's apartment. And then you've got your one regular villain, Bob the agent of Hydra. And it can be played as a super villain against everyone else. So they're the only extra things you get with this. And then you've got your hero cards and some other minis. The main one we might want to look at actually before I get into the cards is the Deadpool mini. He's got two katanas in his hands. As you can see, standing on the helmet of a few people's faces and stuff. That looks a bit like, is it Galactus? That looks like a Wolverine helmet. And then underneath here, that's Magneto. And then I'm trying to figure out what this one is. Can't see this one there. I'm not really sure who that is. Cyclops maybe? I don't know. But it's quite cool the way they've put him standing on top of people's heads, or old helmets at least. Because it doesn't look like the heads are still in them, luckily. But that's quite a funky little touch. And the feature's really well detailed. Then you've got the other, this is Bob, isn't it? Agent Hydra Bob. He's standing on some kind of metal-y floor instead of stone. I don't know a lot about him, to be honest, but he looks really cool. Here is the hero version of Deadpool. He's got a massive, I think, rocket gun with 3 rockets. Oh, not zoom in very well. Rocket gun thing with 3 rockets all over at the top and the bottom, and then a gun part at the side there. And he's got a katana on his back, and he's giving us the finger guns as well. Really cool details that they add to all of these. And then you've got your female version of Deadpool, Miss Deadpool. She's got like a little rat, I think it is. Don't know much about that actually. Hopefully that's something you guys know about. Mention in the comments what it's for, where it's from. Has it got a name, this little rat, or is it just something they've added for the Kickstarter stuff? See, again, great detail, ponytail sticking out the top. Really great visuals and great miniatures. As for the rest of this whole thing, They're wonderful miniatures. So I'm just going to open up the cards now and see what cards we've got in here. So I'm not expecting a lot of difference to what we've already seen in the other stuff, but let's have a look at the art. Starting hand, so Miss Deadpool gets, Lady Deadpool even, sorry, gets a starting card in her hand, which is a regenerating health thing. Looks a bit like the Wolverine kind of one. Wolverine has a similar card. Then we've got Bob's cards. Bob, Agent of Hydra. He can be played as a hero, or he can be played as a villain. So then we have the regular Deadpool with his guns, his cards, and then you've got Bob's threat cards, and then Bob's villain cards. Then you have threat for Deadpool, Deadpool's villain cards. As always, the art on these is great. Then you've got the Deadpool riding the unicorn thing. He's got all of these. It seems to be a different type of card. The way it's laid out, it looks a little bit different. The colour's a bit different. Movement on them still. Those are their enemy cards all the way through. There's no hero cards for those. So this is definitely an enemy, as is this. So maybe it's meant to just be that colour, but it's slightly red. And then there's an extra challenge card for this specific game. Drop this card on the table and place Deadpool in the location the arrow is pointing at. Anytime a villain ends their movement or a hero ends their turn in Deadpool's location, you draw the top card of the Deadpool Chaos deck and resolve it. So adding a bit of extra difficulty to your game. But that's everything in the box. Who's your favourite Deadpool in this one? I have to say I quite like all of them. I really like the look of this one riding the unicorn. I like the regular boss one. They're all really funky. And this extra feature with the skulls on and the helmet is brilliant. So leave a comment and a like, and if you enjoy this type of videos, please give us a subscribe. Really appreciate it. It helped me improve what I can do with the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.